before I get going, I want to say a little bit about the point of this channel, because I know that there are a lot of programming videos out there, a lot of tutorials out there, and they're very great, but this is my input to the space to help people learn, because I'm learning just like a lot of people out there. And the point of this initially won't be to show you some fancy app development, but it will literally be a ground up approach to programming in JavaScript. So here we go. So what we're going to do today is to set up a Node development environment so that you can code in ES6 code and it will run on the fly as you're coding. Now this could probably be done in a browser and also using a website such as CodePen or JSBin, but I think it's important to be able to set up the environment yourself too, so that's what I want to show today. So to start off with, let's make a directory for our code. Okay, so before we get going, what you want to be doing is installing Node. If you don't know where to find that, then see the link in the description. Create a directory for yourself where your code will live, and first of all we're going to type in npm init-y. Once you've done that, it will actually create a file called package.json, which is a description of your project, of all the modules, of all the bits of external bits of code that will go to make up any piece of software you make. Okay, so once that's done, we can see the package.json in the directory I created. We want to be able to program using the latest ES6 code, so we install something called Babel CLI and Babel preset env and nodemon. Nodemon will actually be the little program that will rerun your code each time it sees a change, so you'll be able to see your output each time you actually save the code. And now you can actually see it downloading all the files it needs, and you can see a node modules folder created, which is where all the downloaded files have been stored. So now we create our first JavaScript file, so we type in touch index.js. So this will be the actual file that will run each time, and it will also contain the JavaScript code we're going to write. And you can see on the right hand side that the index.js has been created in my code directory. And we're now going to open up the package.json in Sublime, and we're going to add what are called scripts under the script key here. And I'm simply going to copy and paste some commands here, which I will provide to you in the description. So what we can see here is the most important thing is actually the start command here, which will run nodemon and run the code in the terminal. Okay, let's save that file and let's open up our index.json and type in console.log hi. You can begin coding JS. ES6JS, let's call it that. And let's add a nice little emoji here, an alien emoji, just to top it off. And we save that. Okay, so to run that, we type npm start. Okay, it's missing something, so it didn't run. And I think the problem is that we didn't save the package.json file. Okay, let's try that again. And you can actually see it running now. And you can see the output here. Now if we go back to index.json and we add something else here, and save the file, you can see that it's actually Node.mon has detected that the file's changed and it's rerun. So this is how we'll be moving forward from now on. We'll be using the same setup to write JavaScript code and see it running live in the terminal. See you next time.